Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel and a new video on Saxlingham. So we've got the big field of corn harvested last time, now we're going to move on to the next one. It's only a smaller field, well it's a field that's split into two. The next one I'll just show you on the map. Field 11, only this side of the field is ready to harvest, so I will do that one next, I think. And then I think what we'll do is start the sugar beet harvest if I can afford it, possibly. I have installed Courseplay on the server or on the save game. I haven't used it for a long time. I've used it before. I haven't used it since about FS25, so I might give that a try today. I know the new helper system generally works quite well most of the time, some of the time, but the Courseplay, people keep recommending it to me, so I thought maybe I'll give it a go today and see how that works. See if it's any better or not. Probably would be more beneficial on the multiplayer series where we've got or when we're creating fields. Apparently you can set an AB line on that and get a straight line when you're creating a field, and also, you know, when you've got no field to start with, you can get GPS lines on that, so that would be quite useful. On this series all the fields are already pre-made, so that wouldn't be as beneficial, but I'll still give it a go, see how it goes, and well, I'll try and give it a go anyway, see how I can do with that. Anyway, yes, let's get the combine over to the first field, or the next field, and make a start with that harvest of the corn. So I have almost filled the cereal production with corn now. Didn't actually take as much as I was kind of expecting, or maybe the yield was just better than I was expecting with the previous crop in that field. But anyway, yes, I will go and harvest this corn anyway and get it mostly put into storage, I would imagine, rather than into the production, but at least we have it there for at least a year. I would say we've got enough corn to last at least a year, if not maybe even 2 years for the cereal production. Don't quite know how much it's going to use and how quickly it's going to use it, but yeah, we'll certainly have enough for quite a while, I would have thought. Anyway, let's get on to the field. It's not too far down here, it's the next one down, field 11, so yeah, this is field 10 on my left now, and field 11 is the one after that. It's a shame I couldn't get a folding header really. I was kind of wanting a folding header, but this is the widest corn header you can get, which I am pleased that we went with the widest one actually, because some of these fields are pretty big on this map, so yeah, I think the widest header certainly will help. I think overall, although it takes a bit longer to set up towing it like this and getting into the field and stuff, but I think overall it will be still quicker than using the smaller folding header, so yeah, I don't regret buying it. It is easier to have a folding header, because of course it does mean you've got to probably sometimes crush some of the crop when you're trying to get the header on, because this corn is not the biggest area to get the header on. I'll try not to, but I think it might be difficult to get it on without damaging any of the crop. Yeah, there's a little bit gone there, but it's not too bad. Actually, that's pretty good. Yes, so we'll get this on, and I'll unfold the harvester as well. Just getting it lined up without driving on the crop too much is the thing. But yeah, I'll try and get this going with a helper on Courseplay. Will it work with a helper on Courseplay? I don't know. Like I say, I haven't used it. I've literally just installed it, and I don't actually know much about it now. It's been so long since I tried it, but let's just get into the field, and then yeah, let's just see what happens here. So Courseplay, right? Field, is this for me to use, or is this for a helper to use? I'm not actually sure. Field work. Right, yes, I want to do that. Start job. Or generate field course. I only want to do half the field. That's yeah. It's saying, because it thinks it's the whole field. It will be the same with the helper as well. It's not just Courseplay, but yeah, because I've planted only half the field with one crop. It's going to try and harvest the whole field, isn't it? I don't want it to harvest the whole field. I'll give it a go, see how it gets on, but it may not be suitable just because I'm using it in a field where it's not really suitable, because it's two different crops. Oh no, it's going to drive over the header trailer because it's trying to start from there for some reason. Oh, now I'm driving on the crop. Right. How do I move that? I want to start the start point further into the field. I don't know why it's gone back round again. I thought it was going to just start from where it was. Maybe I can just lift it out of the way of the... Let's see if this works. I know this is not realistic, but I'm just trying to set it up. I'm just experimenting with it. I can't believe that it's actually trying to drive exactly where the header trailer is. Out of the whole field it could have gone to, it has to drive on the header trailer. Oh, that's me thinking it's going to make life easier. I'm sure it would do normally, but oh. Maybe I've just chosen a really bad field to start with. Why are you driving it? Why can't you just start over there? Why do you have to start exactly where the header trailer is? It's like it's almost attracted to the header trailer. Every time I put it anywhere, it just wants to drive onto the header trailer. Okay, I think we'll give up with that. I think we'll just use a normal helper. It's not what I wanted to do, but it doesn't seem to want to do it. It just wants to drive into the header trailer all the time. I think I know why. It's trying to start from where the stop point is, but let's just get the normal helper going. I'll try it again in a different field maybe, and maybe that won't be such an issue. Right, okay, so let's just get the helper going. I will just check what it's doing here. I don't know whether I should think it still won't be intelligent enough on the main helper to not do the whole field, so it's probably going to try and harvest the sunflowers which aren't ready. I don't know. Well, I'll leave it to do something and see what happens. The header trailer might still be in the way, but yeah, it is. I can't believe this. Why is it so determined to drive exactly where the header trailer is? It's got the whole field, and it has to drive exactly on this header trailer. There we go. Hopefully. Right, this is taking longer than I was expecting to just set up the helper. We'll leave that now, and I've got the corn in the trailer. I'll go and tip this. This can go to the production, probably. I think the production's got a bit more space in it, so I'll take it to the production, then go back to the field, and we can get the combine unloaded when it needs to. Just notice as well that's going the wrong way around the field again, isn't it, with the auger on the inside, so I can't unload. Well, I'll see how it gets on. This is using the normal helper there, of course. It's not using Courseplay at the moment, but I want to try Courseplay properly. I want to give it another go because I don't want to just give up on it on the first field. I'm sure it is very useful if it's set up correctly. I'm not experienced at it at the moment, so that's probably part of the reason. But yeah, anyway, I'll get on with tipping this at the production, and then I'll get to the field and try and unload the combine. Let's do a contract and give Courseplay another go, because I want to try it properly, see if we can get it to do something correctly. So I'm going to borrow the items for field 1 cultivating, and then we'll get to the... oh no, let's get this moved out of the way quick. some reason the helper, Courseplay and the helper seem to be determined to just drive at anything that's in the way at the moment. Oh, now it's turning around. Right, okay, so yes, we need to go to the shop and put the cultivator on, and let's see if I can get it to drive from here. I don't know whether it'll be able to do this, but I'll see if it can drive from here to the field and then start work without me having to take it there. That would be interesting. This is quite a big thing for this tractor, so I'll put the front weight on since it's given it to us. I'll put it on. Right, okay, so I'll move it out of the way of the IBC pallets there, but I'll start it from here, just see if it can get out the gate and down to the field. Okay, Courseplay, field work. How do you actually... I don't really know what I'm doing, like I said, I haven't really looked into it properly yet, but yeah, so field work, and then field 1, field position. So will it drive to the field and generate field course? Yep, that looks good. So yeah, the question is, will it drive there from here, from where it is at the moment? Probably not. Do you have to set a target position then? Oh, it's moving. Maybe it was just calculating. Oh dear, oh dear, oh. Well, it's heading in the right direction, although it's not exactly driving on the correct side of the road. And we're going to have a head-on collision with a lorry in a second. Let's see how this goes then. Oh, they're going right. Oh, the traffic's got more intelligence than the Courseplay at the moment. The traffic's avoiding the Courseplay. Well, if it wasn't on the wrong side of the road, it would be a useful. It would be. I don't know why it's only going 12 miles an hour though, but it is making its way towards the field. I just wish it was driving on the correct side of the road and not doing these strange manoeuvres. Where are we going now? Let's not go into that field. No, that's not the right field. Maybe it thinks it's safer to drive in the field than it is on the road. I think this map, although it's an amazing map, I think the helpers do struggle with navigating the map. I don't know quite why. The roads don't seem to be sort of... I don't quite know how it works, but the roads don't seem to be registering with the AI. Because normally the AI can drive down roads on some maps anyway. But on this map they don't seem to be able to do it as easily, so I'm not quite sure why. I need to get rid of that Courseplay at the moment. The combine's going to get full again in the middle of the field, so I'm going to have to stop it and unload manually and then get it going again. And then that'll pretty much fill this trailer, so I'll take that to the silo at the farmyard and then come back and hopefully by the... Oh, I can see the tractor, it's over there. It's just going along in the field. Hopefully it's not going to crash into my header trailer, which is over there, the other header. I think it's got past it, hopefully. It must have been very close to it though. That's a bit concerning. I could just see it on the mini-map down there, bottom left. You can see where the other second header trailer is parked, between fields 2 and 3. It must have been very close to hitting that if it didn't hit it. Well, it is making its way to the field, so hopefully it will just go and start work. It's just a shame it's not navigating the roads correctly. It's sort of driving in the fields and crashing into the traffic, but it is doing something, which is a positive thing. We can watch it on the map here. So yeah, it drove straight through here. I don't know how close it was to hitting that, but it seems to have got past it. And we're heading for this point here, so hopefully it's going to get to there, start work, and then from there it'll do a good job, hopefully, at cultivating that field. But we'll see. Anyway, yeah, the combine's almost unloaded, so I will get this load of corn taken back to the farm, tipped, and then come back to the field. So just a bit of an update on how it's going on the Courseplay. What I do quite like is it's got this little countdown here telling you how much longer remaining on the job. That's quite useful, I do like that. So we know 31 minutes left on this field to get it finished. It's not done the headlands first. There may be a way of changing that, I'm not sure, but it's just starting by going up and down, and you will have noticed when it was setting up it crashed into the trees again. So I had to pull it out of the tree so that it would start properly. So it doesn't seem to be that aware of its surroundings from what I can see. It can't tell where trees are and stuff, and vehicles and stuff. It doesn't seem to anyway. Whereas the in-game AI helper does seem to be better at detecting that. I don't know whether there's a way of getting it to start with the headlands first or not. It's just ignoring the headlands totally, it seems, and just going up and down. So yeah, I don't know whether there's a way of changing that. I don't know how you get the menu up for it actually, because I keep getting the menu for it, but I don't know exactly where that is. I think you have to press something on here. Yeah, there we go, that's it. So fieldwork settings, maybe is in. It's probably a way of changing it. Custom fields. There's probably a lot more to it than what I know. So, like I say, it's been a while since I used it, so it's probably kind of me at fault here. I don't know how do you get onto that though? Maybe not. Don't want to cancel the job. Not sure how you can click on these. They don't seem to be clickable. Next menu. Oh right, there's loads of instructions there, so I probably should read this. That would probably be better. I see, yeah, there are settings that you can do. You can start calling it spiral, but yeah, doing the headlands first and then going up and down. It's probably just the way I've set it up then. Just needs a bit more practice with it, because yeah, I'm not, like I say, I haven't used it for a long time. I should probably look into this, and yeah, probably I'll improve my use of it if I know more about what to do. Yeah, there's a lot more to read. I won't read it all with you because it's going to take too long. But yeah, it looks like there is. I'm sure I can get it to work better than it is doing at the moment if I keep practicing with it. Don't know how you get onto these though. But yeah, anyway, it's working. That's the important thing. It is doing the field. So although it's slow, it's getting it done. 29 minutes remaining on the job. So we should have that done today. What I need to do is sell something so that I can. Oh dear! Oh, I missed it. I should have unloaded it on the way back up. I was too busy getting distracted by the Courseplay. Yeah, what I need to do is sell something so that I can afford to lease the sugar beet harvest, because that'll be the next job. And when this cornfield's done, I want to get the sugar beet harvester going. So yeah, I need to sell something so that I can afford to lease it. I think it's around about 40,000, 50,000 to lease it, the header. So it's not cheap. I don't have that much at the moment, so yeah, I was thinking maybe a load of canola, because I've got so much canola and not enough mill capacity to process it all. So I think we might have to sell one load of canola as it is. The best price for canola is in November, but it's still pretty good at the moment. So I might get a load of canola sold once we finish the corn harvest. I will need this trailer, of course, to unload the sugar beet harvester. Anyway, yeah, I'll get on with that now. Okay, so just been doing a bit of fiddling with the controls here. This is the helper settings for Courseplay. So yeah, it's actually really good, I think. From what I can see, I've just been not doing it right. So I've got the headlands set up. We're going to do 3 laps of the headlands. Going to go clockwise around the headlands. That way the pipe or unload conveyor will be on the correct side for unloading. I may still not be 100% on this, but I think I've got a better idea now than I did. So you can skip rows if you want to. I don't think we'll need to do that. I think that's so you can unload though with the auger or the pipe on the right side of the machine. But because we can actually driving the crop on sugar beet anyway, it shouldn't matter too much. There's no islands in this field, so that's fine. So yeah, that looks good. Corner radius, yeah, that's another thing to consider. I don't know how that's going to go. I'll leave it as it is for now. And just see how it goes. Sharpen head and corners. Well, we'll leave it for the time being. That looks good. Then generate course. Yep, so it's going to start there, do 3 laps of the headlands, hopefully, and then start working up and down. So this looks good. Start at the nearest waypoint. Start job. And hopefully this is going to work better than the previous one. It's going to take 1 hour and 26 minutes to do the field. Okay, it's not starting on the outer headland, I'm not quite sure why, but maybe that was in the settings as well. Not a major problem though. Gives me more space to unload it, doesn't it really, so that's good. Okay, so I'll leave that to do its thing. Hopefully it will all go well. And I need to go back to the trailer, get this tipped. The corn needs to be tipped. Now that we've finished the cornfield. Obviously the sunflowers haven't been done yet, but they're not ready yet, that'll be in another episode. So yeah, I'm going to get this tipped off at the yard, and then we'll go and unload the sugar beet harvester for the first time. Well, this is going pretty well. It's not done the final lap of the headlands though. I thought it was going to turn around and go the other way around the headland to do that bit, but it didn't do it. It just went on to the doing that up and down the field. But it's not a major issue. It can be done at the end if it doesn't do it. It probably will do it at some point. But yeah, it's going well. And oh, the contract's just finished as well, so that's excellent. Let's go and complete the contract. I'll just see what it's done actually on the map. Okay, so it's just worked up and down because I didn't set that one up properly. That was before I knew what to do exactly, and well, I still don't know 100% what to do, but I'm better at it than I was at the start of the episode, that's for sure. So yeah, that's all done now. I might as well just finish that because it doesn't need to do any more. So we're going to get 23,800 for doing that job. It's taken quite a while, all episode pretty much, to do that, but it was worth doing. So yeah, that's stopped because the vehicle's removed. That's fine, and the contract has given us 92,600 in the bank now. Got quite a lot of money for the canola that I sold, but that was mostly needed for leasing the harvester because that was quite expensive. But well worth it because it's definitely worth getting the biggest harvester for doing sugar beets, otherwise it takes too long. I think I probably should have done 4 laps of the headlands, actually thinking about it, because it did smash into some of the trees when it turned at the end there, and I think it will keep doing that. So I think it does need a bit more space to turn. In fact, what's it doing? Is it stopped? Oh no, it's reversing to turn. That header trailer is kind of in the way, I think, for it a little bit, but hopefully it won't. So far it hasn't hit it, so I think we should be okay. I'm not too sure how aware it is of its surroundings, really. It doesn't seem quite as aware of stuff as the in-game helper. I find it seems to smash into things more. It doesn't bother avoiding stuff, it just drives straight into stuff. But it does. I do like the fact that you can set the field up exactly how you want it to do it, with the number of laps of the headlands and stuff. That's all good. So overall, yeah, it definitely is a good mod, I think, from what I've seen so far. I know it used to be excellent when I used to use it. I'm out of practice. That's the problem with it, really. So I haven't used it for so long. But yeah, it's going really well. But I think this is probably a good place to leave it for today, and then next time we'll continue with it again, continue this field, hopefully get this one finished maybe next time, and probably do a few more contracts or get more work done. We've still got loads of harvesting to do. We've still got the sunflower field there, we've got the soybeans over here. Don't think they're ready yet. Oh, the soybeans are ready, they could be started then. But yeah, the sunflowers are not ready yet, and also what's that field? Oh yeah, that's planted for next year, that's fine. So yeah, that's the only one that's not ready yet. The soybeans are ready, so they can be started. We'll need that header actually to do that. And then we could probably do some more drilling maybe. We've got some canola and some wheat in the ground, we haven't got any barley. But yeah, anyway, I'm going to leave it there for today. So I really hope you've enjoyed today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again in the next one.